Welcome. It's time for Tech Now. Discussing with us this morning is Izzy Boye. He's a tech content creator. He is also here to discuss something very interesting with us, understanding smartphones better. Now, Izzy, you're welcome, first of all.
Thank you.
May I ask, what kind of a tool are you using? Android, iOS?
Android.
Android, fantastic. Thank you very much for being modest. Now, there's a current conversation going on. First off, our topic is we're trying to see how we can maximize our smartphones for our benefit, whether it's content creation, making money, and all the rest. But how can I have an 800 Naira phone and I have not made back my money?
800,000.
Hey,
And
wahala.
depending on when you bought it, it could have been 1 million
Exactly,
plus.
exactly. And I haven't made back that 800,000 Naira. Am I maximizing it in any way at all? Or how can I maximize it so I could perhaps maybe get back that amount?
Well, if you are just using it for snap pictures, social media, scroll through social media and maybe make calls, and you're not maximizing it, you're just using it to satisfy your maybe what you want to do on the internet. But then maximizing it means you are either working with it or you are using it to create content. It could be photography, it could be videos, content. Like we have content creators that basically use their smartphones to do all their content. And I think if you see most of the content creators today, we have the most popular ones. They started out with the smartphones that they had, making their videos, and now it has grown into something big. There are people that are freelancers that use their smartphones. They don't have laptops. They use it to work, do like basic work that they don't need a laptop for. So the smartphone is basically a tool, like a small computer that you can use for a lot of things. But then it really depends on what smartphones you buy and what purpose you are buying that smartphone for. Some people just want to belong.
Exactly. Now, so let's go back to that conversation. It depends on what smartphone you buy. You say that as a tech expert. Now, are you saying that if I have perhaps an iOS brand, would I be able to maximize it to the extent that I make more than if I had an Android brand?
To an extent, but you can really achieve mostly the same thing with both. It just depends on how
I just
you
wanted
use
to,
it.
to clarify that.
Yes, it just depends on how you use it. Yeah, I think that for iOS or Apple phones, they have their strengths, and there's a lot of things you can't go wrong with because of how it has been used to work, while Androids have their strength. But if the purpose is maybe for creation, they both have the tools for that. It just depends on how you decide to use it.
So let's talk about maximizing it as a content creator, for instance. What am I doing wrong? I got it with the intent to actually help my social media life and also to push business as well when it comes to, well, perhaps, I don't want to tell what my business is now, but how can I maximize it as an influencer, first off, and maybe as a brand influencer? No, that's the same thing. As a marketer.
Okay, so the first question I'm going to definitely ask you is, since you got it, what have you been doing with it? How have you been?
Pictures of Mary and everybody.
Yeah, so I think you have to look at how it's going to, being an influencer is kind of building an audience. And an audience follows you for the value that you give to them. So sometimes, we have lifestyle creators. They go somewhere, they tell us what they are doing, and people follow them for that. And then we have creators that snap cool pictures, edit it very fine. People follow them for that. So if maybe all you have been using with your smartphone as you go on social media is to like post content, consume content.
Yeah.
Not give audience.
I'm a consumer, actually.
Yeah,
I'm mostly a consumer. But I also think that some of the tools that I might need for content creation, I'm not very versed at them. So if I want to be a content creator, what apps should I be maximizing on my phone? Should I strictly be on Instagram, or is TikTok a better app for influencing? Is Facebook still alive? These are the questions I want to know.
Okay, so Facebook is still alive, but Facebook has a huge, but I think most people are kind of tearing towards TikTok, Instagram, mostly because of videos. So I would say for TikTok, it's easier to grow on TikTok, right? Someone can dance and just be consistent, and before you know it, hundreds of thousands of followers. It's a little harder with, say, YouTube or Instagram. But if you are creating, if you want to create, as someone that wants to be an influencer, you have to maximize each of these platforms.
All of them? All of them
Yeah,
together.
I think if you ask around, I'm sure you have TikTok on your phone.
No, I don't, actually. I'm old school.
Old school. So what do you have? What social media?
I've got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the big three, and no Snapchat or TikTok.
I don't have Snapchats.
Yeah, so why is TikTok relevant? Why? Is it because of the digest material that people put on there?
To an extent, to a good extent, yes. And I think because of maybe TikTok understood how people consume content.
Young
right?
people.
Young people, yeah. Mostly young people, actually.
Exactly.
And, you know, most of the other social media, you open it and you see one or two things. You know, once you open TikTok, it's content straight. And all you are doing is scrolling and watching and scrolling and watching. Unlike other platforms where you have your page, you have to do a lot of things. Content straight. So I think TikTok understood that. And I know when they started, they tried to like, let your content be as short as possible. Before 15, 30 seconds, you have gotten. So I think it even became more popular during COVID. And yeah. So it's faster on TikTok because people just go there to just scroll, watch. And if you see most of the content creators, even the comedians, a lot of them, like, it was their smartphones.
Yeah.
So the main thing there is not really what social media apps you want to use. It's what content you want to create, what value you want to
So I
give.
first of all have to pick my content before deciding what tool I want to use.
Yes, you now know that, okay, the people I'm trying to reach, they are on TikTok, or they are on Instagram, or they are on Facebook. They are usually everywhere, actually. You want to get them everywhere they are, everywhere it is possible. So if I want to create, and the good thing is that, you know, the way TikTok videos are is vertical videos.
Yes, so we were coming to that. Vertical versus horizontal. For content creation and maximizing the use of this, which is the best? Vertical, you say?
Not really. I'm more, I think horizontal is the best. But then they serve different purposes. Vertical is straightforward. Just do it quickly and let's go.
Because it's natural to hold your phone so and
yes, most people film like
most
this.
of the content I would want to, or perhaps I would want to see them this way. Doing this is counterproductive for somebody my generation.
Yeah, because like I said, most kind of serve different purposes. If I am trying to get more detailed information, I might not want to watch it like this because like if I want to go and learn something, that's why YouTube is there most of the time. That's why they put mostly vertical videos on YouTube. You have 5 minutes long videos, 10 minutes long. You can watch full movies, right? Vertical.
So horizontal would be the
So imagine if you are watching maybe Fast X like this.
First of all, I'll never watch Fast X, but then again, I can imagine that it would be rather odd.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the vertical content, I think it mostly targets people that don't want to spend too much time watching one particular thing instantly. So that's why you see most content creators that are shooting vertical content, they try to keep it under 1 minute, right? Watch it, go before 15 minutes, 30 seconds, you have gotten the value you came to that video for. So if you as a creator, why I said it's easier to grow on TikTok, because vertical videos are less than a minute. They require less effort in terms of trying to create them. Creating longer videos like horizontal videos, it takes a lot of time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a lot of editing goes into it. Yeah. So
from what you're saying, what I've gotten from you, first off, I need to know what kind of people I want to reach out to.
Yes.
Decide what kind of content I want to give to them, decide how, or the format. YouTube, horizontal perhaps. Longer videos or longer material, horizontal formatting, and YouTube would be the best tool. Yeah. For younger audience, digest information, vertical videos, 30 seconds long, in and out of there. Am I correct?
Yeah, TikTok, Instagram, even TikTok. YouTube even has that now. Shorts.
Yeah, shorts. YouTube Shorts. Okay, that's very interesting. Now, I've always said that I want to go about Nigeria chasing burgers because I love burgers.
Okay.
What do you suggest? Noting my age, I'm very young. Noting my age, noting my audience and food content. What would you suggest? Please set me off.
So for a start, you have an iPhone, right? It makes great video. Everybody believes that iPhones make. So make use of it. You go to some of these places or you order some of these things.
What format? Vertical, horizontal?
Vertical.
Shorts.
Because
YouTube or Instagram?
TikTok. Instagram. So what works for Instagram, Instagram Reels works for TikTok as well.
Nice. Okay.
So, and then Instagram also gives you the tool to like pictures. So you don't always have to make videos. You can like, oh, this nice book, it looks beautiful. You snap it with your phone.
Nice.
Post it on Instagram.
Izzy, you set me off, and I'm going to definitely be starting my burger hunting this weekend with all the little samples and examples that you've given. Thank you very much for coming on the show. That's very interesting, and I hope to have you back. I'm going to pick out a topic that's very, very generational or contemporary for this generation, since you've given me this idea now, and we hope to have you back next time. Hopefully you'll be here.
I will be here.
Definitely. Well, thank you very much. I hope you learned something, okay? Horizontal for older folk, vertical for younger folk, depending on the crowd that you're trying to, the audience you're trying to reach. Thank you very much for sticking around. Do stay tuned. There's more coming your way inside of Wake Up Nigeria. That's it for tech. We'll be back.